Hi, a couple of days ago, I posted a video about how I used AI in 2025. And today I'm going to talk about how I'm going to use AI in 2026. At least based on what I know now, things change so quickly. So, hi everybody, my name is Maria Korolov. I've been an enterprise journalist for over 20 years, and I cover AI, cybersecurity, and quantum computing at my day job. Anyway, moving on. So I don't know whether I'm going to be allowed to use AI for my reporting and writing in 2026. So I'm not going to comment on that. Right now, I am doing all my interviews in person or over Zoom with actual humans and writing up the story with my own two hands. There's AI research going on, like Google AI summaries and Perplexity AI and various other research tools. But once I find the original report, I read and link to the original report and use that for the story, not what AI tells me. All right, so that was AI in 2025. This year, I'll probably continue doing that, using the AI for deep background research, probably not for anything else for my day job, because um, accuracy reasons, corporate policy reasons, the publications that I write for don't want their journalists to use AI because of all the problems it can cause. That may change. If that changes, then I will change how I do my job. And in preparation for that, I use AI in other areas that are not risky. For example, I've got a bunch of stuff in my fridge. What can I make with it? I will know if the AI gives me a bad answer because I'm old and I've cooked things before. So if it combines something in a crazy way, um, I will be like, you know what, AI, try again. That's not going to taste good, right? I use AI for brainstorming, bouncing ideas off of it. Um, I've been using it for vibe coding, and I'm going to be doing a lot more of that this year. Anytime I think of a tool that I need, I'm going to see if I can have AI write it. That's going to be a great skill to have. In general, being able to talk to AI is going to be an important skill to have, just like knowing how to Google something is a very important skill to have. Or knowing how to use a GPS on your phone is an important skill to have. So I want to be up to date on my skills because I'm too young to retire. So I've got to learn this stuff, and I'm going to try to learn it in as low stress and accessible way as possible. So, recipes, what's that weird thing my plant is doing? Stuff like that, that if the AI gives me a bad answer, it's not the end of the world. Nobody's going to care. I'm not going to get fired, right? And I can also ask multiple AIs. I have several different AIs on my phone that I can check with. So get a little bit of a second opinion going on. I will continue doing that. So low risk AI use cases, AI vibe coding, deep background research to find original research papers, press releases, announcements, and other news sources. And then I would use those original sources for researching my articles, not the AI summaries of them. And I would check with multiple AIs as well as with Google. You know, the old-fashioned way of doing research is Googling. That's crazy. I'm old enough to remember libraries. All right, what else am I going to do? This year, I am going to try my damnedest to get automations to work. I have not been able to automate anything this past year, and I have tried. The tools are not reliable yet. They can't do everything yet. For example, here's a simple use case. I have books up on Amazon. The books are free because I'm trying to build an audience for my science fiction writing. I don't need the money. So the books are just there free so people can read them, leave reviews, right? And they're set to a price of 0. Amazon doesn't want to have books priced at 0 because they don't make any money and it costs them money to like store and distribute the books. But it will price match. So if you have a book available for free somewhere else, Amazon will match the price of that book. So you can get it to zero that way. And for some reason, at weird, odd intervals, Amazon will change the price to 99 cents. And I have to email their tech support and get it back to zero. And there's a form I use to send that email. And then so I want to automate this. Why am I wasting time doing this? I want to have an AI agent that pulls the price off the book off of Amazon. And if it's back to 99 cents, sends an email to the person who can fix it. It's the same email every time. How hard can this be? This two-step process I've not been able to automate. So I don't want to learn N8 and N8N, or is it 8 N8N, that thing. It's complicated. I don't want to learn it. That's not why I'm doing AI, to learn complicated new things. I want AI to do those things for me, right? That's why I'm automating. It's faster for me to check that thing, copy and paste the email and send it off, than to learn how to automate with a platform that will probably be obsolete in a couple of months, right? I don't want to invest a lot of time learning skills that are soon going to be obsolete. And I am convinced that these skills are going to be obsolete, that AI will soon be able to build automations for us so that we don't have to learn automation platforms. And we can just build the automation, test the automation, make sure the automation works the way we want it to, have the AI tweak it, and then just set it to running. So how difficult is that, right? So that's what I want my AI to do. So far, I have not been able to find an AI to do it. If you know of any that do, leave a comment in the description box below. And the goal is that I should not have to learn a complicated platform, because who's got time for that? There's so much other stuff I've got to do. I don't want to do that unless for some reason I'm assigned an article about it, and then yeah, I'll learn it then. Okay, so that's one of my top goals for this year, is to watch for developments in AI automation, use those automations to automate stuff that I do that are a waste of my time, but are necessary to do. Like follow up with Amazon every time my book price changes. Um, I want to, every time one of my news articles, one of my articles is posted, I want to copy and paste an excerpt to my website, generate an AI image to go as an illustration, because I can't use the images from the original website because those are copyrighted. AI images are not. So I'll use something, I'll use Firefly for my images because they're only trained on copyrighted data and they pay artists for their training data. And they're the only big company that does. So Firefly from Adobe, highly recommend for that particular use case. What else am I going to be using AI for? Um, so that's pretty much about it. I'm going to be continuing to use it the way I already do for general questions that don't matter, just to learn how to talk to it. For things that I'm researching for my day job, for deep background research, and for automations. And to keep an eye on all the other developments. Maybe there's something else out there that shows up that I might want to try out. I subscribe to 7 YouTube channels, and I watch their videos every week to get a nice broad overview of what's going on in the AI space. And that video just posted a day or two ago, and you can see it on my channel. And subscribe if you don't want to miss any of these videos, because you like my vibe, you like what I'm doing, and you want to see more of me. You never know. Could happen. See you guys later. Bye-bye.